All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Over here, we've got a lot to discuss today as a major announcement came from Apex itself talking about the next land. And I got to say, the prize pool is way more than I actually thought it was going to be. So big shout out to Apex Legends for, I guess, supporting that scene a little better than I anticipated. My voice just totally went out, by the way. It was crazy. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. As always, we've got a lot to discuss once again. So let's jump into it. All that stuff really helps the channel out a ton, by the way. So Apex Legends Esports announced this earlier this morning, like literally right before I started to press record. In London, we will crown our champions. They say catch the best of hashtag ALGS teams in the world to compete the split one playoffs for $1 million prize pool. This is going to be at the Copper Box Arena from February the 2nd to February the 5th 2023, and tickets go on sale tomorrow, December 22nd. Now notice the dates of this. However, this is going to be right around the time of the anniversary of Apex Legends. I think it was February the 4th or 9th, I can't remember, of 2019. So the game's going to be 4 years old. Actually, if that's the case, then the anniversary will be, the birthday of Apex will be in the middle of this event. However, it's also right before season 16 is set to launch. So I would imagine we're probably going to see some type of a teaser, some type of a trailer that's going to be in this event. They would probably play something on screen for all the viewers at home to watch as well, because they know all eyes are going to be from across all the regions. They're all going to be here supporting their team. So I would imagine there's probably going to be something played here at this event. Now, what teams exactly are going to be competing in this? I think this is something that we definitely want to look at, because there is a lot to cover here. We have 40 teams entirely from like a multiple different regions. It's going to be played out the same way that we would always expect it to, the bracket style. So North American region, we already discussed this yesterday. TSM, XSET, the Guard, Esports Arena, Luminosity, NRG, 100 Thieves, HEC, Space Station Gaming, and Dark Zero, the former world champions in this, all did qualify. And a lot of people are still, I gotta give it to Dark Zero. Not only did they win last year, they're in NA now, and it's like, it's kind of crazy to see that they also are still competing. They're still hanging. It wasn't a fluke, I think it's safe to say. You've got teams that missed the cutoff: Furia, Optic Gaming, Complexity, and even Tripod, CLG, FaZe, a lot of these big orgs that did not make it. So there's our first 10 teams from the North American region. Over from the European region, or the EMEA, we've got a lot of people that we could expect to see as well. Fire Beavers, Aurora, Ascend Club, Vex, Alliance, INV Gaming, Pioneers. We also got Element 6, VZN, and Game Ward teams. So a lot of people that were at the World Championship last year that are now back as well. Then over from South America, another group of guys that we've seen already. Singularity Esports made it, Kick Esports as well, North Cal Esports, Godfire GG, Leave No Witness. And then if we scroll down, we could also see the APAC North. A lot of, no surprise here. Everybody knows Crazy Raccoon, and there's a lot of announcements here. A lot of teams that made it on the APAC North side. We've got Fnatic. I think it's Northeption. I'm not exactly sure how they pronounce their name. Interforce, Pulverex, which is the team that qualified last year, and they were playing the entire World Championship as a duo. So I know they're going to be a fan favorite coming in this now that they finally got their third back here. Flora Clan, Fun 123, Gan. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these names. They're really weird names. FC Esports and GHS Pro Official. So those are your 10 teams from APAC North. We've got 5 teams from APAC South, one being Moist Esports, which was also known as Team Burger last time. They've been picked up by Moist Esports. And now there's also another team in APAC South called Chicken Sandwich. So, I don't know what it is with them over there about food. However, they've got a pretty stacked lineup as well. Dua United, Boogie Borders, and Exo Clan. We also know Exo Clan is super, super good at this game. So it's going to be crazy to see all 40 of these teams battle it out and which team is going to come out on top. When it comes to being on top and which teams are currently the best, obviously TSM has kind of shocked the world. I don't think anybody expected TSM to dominate this much. Like, we knew they would be good. Obviously, it's TSM, but they've really been dominating. Because we look over here, this was the other day that, kill leaders from one of the events, their matches that night, and it looks like just overall, I would say, like, I think the European region is really outslaying and getting more kills, and that just may be because maybe if North America is more, if North America is a little bit more competitive, it may be harder to get kills. But overall, it seems like, that EU is doing a better job, and their top players are doing a better job at getting kills. But TSM is doing the best job at getting kills. So you got one North America carry over here that's just getting all the kills, and that is TSM. So it's going to be weird to see. Or is it going to play out like this in the tournament? Is EU going to kind of dominate the bracket or do better in the bracket overall against North America, except for your handful of teams in North America, like your TSM, your NRG, and stuff like that. It's definitely going to be interesting to see. Also wanted to mention this was come from the challenger circuit. You know, Otter, a former or over here as a YouTuber, TGBZZ, and Digi as well. These guys are actually were in the challenger circuit finals. I thought this was pretty cool to see some YouTubers competing in this as well for the EMEA region. They're also bringing back Nicewig in the B stream with Mr. Greek God. I think fans absolutely love this. This is a huge dub to their stream casting, and I absolutely love that they brought them back, and they're letting it, you know, Nicewig do it on his personal channel. That's a really cool thing to see. So I'm actually glad. I think this is going to be a massive event in London. I don't normally watch, you know, I didn't normally before this watch all these events that led up to the World Championship. I kind of just tuned in the World Championship, but I think Apex Esports is going to grow, and I think it's continuously growing. So I'm pretty excited about all of these guys, you know, getting up here and, you know, having ton of viewers with this, people really getting engaged with the esports scene. So overall, I would say this is a definite dub in the Apex Legends esports world. You guys all probably know I'm Madness, competing currently on Team MPS. Now, they did qualify to stay in the Pro League, but they didn't qualify for the LAN. And now, you know, he's wondering, is he going to get picked up? Because there's a lot of teams up here that, and even in the APAC regions, I saw a lot of teams that are free agent teams that are not picked up by any org whatsoever. And you got to imagine whenever they get to the LAN, surely some team is going to sign them somewhere. So I can't really understand how Madness is expecting to maybe get picked up by a team when he's not even qualified for the LAN. You've got teams out there that qualified for the LAN that aren't even picked up for a team yet. Maybe it's because you got a platform. Sure, I can understand that as well. But overall, it's a crazy experience to see a lot of these guys that didn't make it, even the big organizations we talked about yesterday that didn't make it, like your FaZe Clans and such. Now, also right before this event happens, I told you guys, you know, season 16 is going to be coming 2 weeks later. So I would imagine they're going to play some kind of teaser, some type of a trailer. And I would imagine that we really need a rank change, because this is what his Watson said. I just had to put this out there. Team Furia, also a team that did not qualify. I think they missed it by like 1 or 2 spots. Unfortunate to see for the LAN. But he said, I would rather get neutered than play a 75-day Broken Moon split ever again. So I cannot imagine that they are not seeing some type of stats that correlate that maybe Broken Moon is not the best ranked map. I'm not sure exactly what even maps they plan to play at this tournament. I would imagine it's got to be Storm Point, because everybody loves Storm Point, but I would imagine it's also got to be Broken Moon. You know, it's a brand new map. Surely they're probably going to force something, but maybe they should also play a little bit of every map. I would like to see a little bit of Olympus, Broken Moon, maybe even you know, some Storm Point in there, and World's Edge. I don't think Kings Canyon is going to make it for sure, but I would like to really see some of these other maps and a little bit more than just World's Edge and Storm Point like we had last time. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. What team do you think is the favorite to win all of this? Let me know if you're going to the London LAN as well. I don't know, I might look into going as well, but we'll just have to see. Overall, I got to root for TSM. You know, obviously the fan favorites in the North America region. Hopefully, you know, our CEO can step it up to the plate. If not, I would like to see someone from the European squad win as well, or Team Chicken Sandwich. I mean, why not? You know, Chicken Sandwich is a great team name. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.